So very good evening, everyone. Once again, thanks for joining us for this orientation. I hope most of the teachers have joined from the various school who have been invited for this particular orientation. So let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Angel Ratnabai. I work as Associate Professor in CIT and CRT. And we are a department in NCRT. We are an constituent unit of NCRT who takes care of the education technology. And this particular orientation will be for 1 hour. It will be 3:30 to 4:30, and within this 1 hour, we will be first a half an hour. I'll be presenting about this program of what it is and what is the expectation from our side to the teachers who have joined today for the orientation, and how it has to be done. And the next 15 minutes, we will also demonstrate to you how this orientation can be done to your students. And at the last 15 minutes, it will be open for any queries or discussion. So before we go into why we have arranged for this orientation, I would like to give you a little background. SWAYAM is a program which has been launched in 2017 for providing the online courses for students. Just because again and again question is coming, there is a separate attendance which everyone has to individually mark. So the attendance link will be posted in the group, but if you people keep on typing, you will lose the attendance. So I request kindly do not post anything in the chat box. No need to introduce, no need to say good afternoon. We have received all your wishes. Thank you so much. We can avoid so that the link will remain for people who have not been able to access till now. So we request you, all of you, to please cooperate. Please stop putting messages in the chat box. If you get any questions, kindly post your message in between the presentation. Also, if you're having any doubt, queries or observation in whatever we are presenting, please feel free to put in the chat box. Otherwise, let us use it only for accessing the important information. And everyone is expected to individually fill your attendance sheet. And those who are filling will get an attendance certificate for attending this orientation. Though this 1 hour is not counted in your CPD 50 hours, you don't need to bother for your 50 hours because this year you have mandatory trainings that will cover your 50 hours. This certificate is only to appreciate your presence here. So, but the data has to be submitted to your headquarters. So I request everyone who is attending to individually kindly fill the form and mark your attendance as well. And the presentation which I'll be using during this session and the recorded session of this particular orientation and all other guidelines will be sent individually to all of you in your mail ID which you have used for your registration. So in attendance, you are giving us a mail ID. So please use your own ID. Don't write your school ID or head ID when you are registering. Please give your mail ID to which we can send all the details so that it will be handy for you for referring. And in this particular orientation, as we will go forward, to just give you a background, as I said, this SWAYAM is a project that has been launched as a digital initiatives in 2017 to offer online courses for students at higher education level. But when it was given, it also was felt that why can't we give this course for students of school education also? And hence from 2017, these courses are being implemented. And NCRT is responsible to provide courses for school education. So from 2017, the moment we started running these courses, we have been sending circular through CBSE to all the school teachers. But in our past experience, when we interacted with teachers from various organizations and school, what we found is most of them are not even aware that such activity is happening. Because CBSE puts the circular on their website, but we don't see many of them seeing that website or following it. Only anything related to approval, board exam, people go and see. All other circulars are being avoided, or sometimes the principal sees or some teacher sees, but they do not share the information with others. So what we found in the last 8 years is there is a lot of lack in the communication from the NCERT till to the school about what is being provided and what is being given. Also in the past, schools like Sainik School, those who are participating today, Sainik School, Army School, Atomic Energy Schools, military school, these schools have never been onboarded for the technology programs of NCERT. At least in past 10 years, I have not come across even single people attending any of the training. Only last academic year, then we really met your authorities one-to-one, and we discussed with them saying that why your teachers are not being part of it. Then we understood that they have not got an opportunity or they have not been informed to attend these programs. That is where from last year we have made a good rapport with your authorities, and we decided that every time we conduct a training, now there will be some seats allotted specifically for your schools. Otherwise, all of you come under CBSE school and you get lost under the CBSE banner, because around 30,000 schools are there. 30,000 private schools are there. So other than that, all of your schools doesn't find a place many times. So now NCERT is directly in connect with your authorities, so that all the initiatives and all the resources being provided by NCERT to the schools will be directly informed to your authority so that it can come to you. And all the trainings also, we are making a space for teachers to attend. That is why we decided to have this orientation one-to-one, because we usually call two people and tell them, but that two people do not go and tell to everyone. So we have invited from every school all the teachers of 9th to 12th to attend today's orientation, so that there is no loss of information. So let me share my presentation. So we are going to have this orientation very specifically about what is the MOOCs which is running on the SWAYAM platform. We will not be talking about any other initiatives right now. We will only focus on this because this is a dedicated program for that. And when we see why we really need to implement, because it is started in 2017, NEP has come in 2020, and there is a lot of new things that has been suggested. But in NEP 2020, if we really see that, we can check that it emphasized that SWAYAM is one of the portal that has to be used by the school education department to extend the learning beyond the classroom. So this has been already emphasized in policy. So we are all expected to implement this in our school. Many times after our orientation, teachers ask us, is this a mandatory one? As per NEP, it has given guidance that the SWAYAM courses has to be utilized by all the schools for extended learning. So right now, even though there is no order that it should be mandatory, this will be shortly becoming part and parcel of the curriculum. So we need to start working on it, and we need to emphasize and extend the information to the teacher students so that they will be benefited out of. So what are the benefits of these online courses that are being delivered through SWAYAM? So when you see this, you taken the document. What the document which I have given? I'm sorry. So when we see the benefits of this online courses, the first benefit is that the students can have their way of personalized learning. Because in this particular thing, when we see the students can access the course as and when they want. The students can also choose like which course they want to do at which time. So they have their own way of learning, and they can do it in their own free time. So, and according to their need, they can learn. And this particular courses provides a quality of diverse content in multiple ways. There is a content variety which is available. So since it is in different variety of forms, Variety of content are provided. Students can access this content as per their requirement. So children will benefit from the variety of content which is available on this portal for extending their learning beyond what you teach in the classroom. So these particular courses are not a replacement for students or for your teaching. This is not a replacement for your regular classes. These courses are only a supplement and complement to what you teach in the classroom. So this is not going to replace your classroom activities. It can be embedded, it can be integrated, or it can be used as an extended learning of what you are given. So that's how these courses are to be used. And these courses are also cost effective because there is no fee for these courses. There is no enrollment charge nor examination fee. So students can afford it. Every child can join this course to do it. After pandemic, many parents are investing in registering their students in different online platforms for learning, which is having a very high cost. Sometimes schools also purchase lot of content from outside for using and for extending their learning. But here there are content and the courses are available for free so that the students can make use of it and it is affordable for them. And we can also see that it is very convenient on their own time they can do. Basically, 40 hours of content is provided across 24 weeks. So 24 weeks you can think of like hardly in a week they have to provide 2 hours they have to spend across a week so that they can complete this course. Maximum 2 hours is what they have to spend. So that 2 hours they can spend even a day 15 minutes or in a day 30 minutes or at a time in a weekend at some time according to their own flexibility and their own convenience they can do the course. And there is a flexibility of time because they will be able to do according to the school calendar. Though the course is fixed in the structure, some schools may be teaching chapter 1 now, the same time the other school is teaching chapter 2. The student have flexibility to choose which chapter they want to study first, which chapter they wanted to study second, according to their school calendar. So that flexibility is also available in this course. So that is how it is aligned with your classroom teaching so that it doesn't go out or it is not under your control. So when we see this SWAYAM, many of you may not be aware what does it stand for. SWAYAM stands for Study Webs of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Minds. And this particular is a program as well as a portal. As a program, this particular program intends to basically provide a web of study resources in the form of online courses that provides an active learning environment for anyone who aspires to learn. So there is no restriction of age, there is no restriction of anything. This is an open platform where anybody can join and learn. Though these courses are for students, even teachers can join. So that is how it is designed and the program is designed, and there is a portal and a mobile app. There is a desktop version as well as a mobile app version, which a student can access as per their requirement. Because there is a desktop and mobile version in school, they can use the desktop version. Whenever they are using at home, they can use the mobile app version as well. The second benefit is since it has high quality multimedia resources, the students will have not have a monotonous learning, they'll have a variety in their learning process as well. And this mobile, the app size is so small, and then like it works in the lower bandwidth also. So it provides access to everyone, overcoming the digital divide due to the network facility and all that, which is not having a 5G also, it works still. Even in 2G, it still works. So like we can just see that at a very minimum network quality and minimum effort, the students can access these portals. And also there is a way that we can implement in a hybrid mode. Right now, NCERT is not implementing in hybrid mode because we didn't have connection with the teachers till now. So now we have oriented the teachers. Slowly, we will be implementing this mode. What does this hybrid mode means is NCERT is running the course in the platform your student is joining now. So how do you know what your students are doing? So we can make local chapters in our portal, and then tell that you as a teacher will, these are the students of yours. We can connect the teacher and the student. So the teacher will be able to see the progress of your student, how much people have joined, how many of going through it. Like that we can make data. And this right now it is not being implemented, but this will be implemented in future. And this particular portal also provides facility for us to track information, to also ensure that we are able to get the details of the people who are completing progress, everything. So it gives the proper monitoring and dashboard as well. So these are some of the features of the SWAYAM portal. So when the SWAYAM project was started, it was thought like, okay, if you wanted to give online course, only one organization is not sufficient to give, because there are variety of subjects that has to be dealt with. So there were national coordinators who were identified. So as of now, we have 10 national coordinators. So all these 10 national coordinators provide courses on SWAYAM platform. For example, AICTE will offer courses related to only technical education. NPTEL offers courses because it's part of IIT Chennai. They offer courses only for the engineering courses. UGC offers courses which are for arts and science at PG level. For all the PG course, Masters in Science, Masters in Biology, Masters in Mathematics. So all the master degree program courses will be given by UGC, and all the UG level programs of art and science will be provided by CEC. So these two are majoritively to provide the courses for arts and science courses that are approved by UGC. And NIOS and NCERT are for providing courses of school education. And IIMB, for example, will give courses for management studies, MBA, BBA, CA kind of things. And NITR will give courses for technical teacher training. So we have every nodal officers, like every national coordinator, to offer courses to a particular type of group. So what does NCERT offer? So NCERT is offering 28 courses for class 11 and 12, only for 11 subjects. The subjects are listed here: accountancy, biology, business studies, economics, chemistry, English, geography, physics, psychology, mathematics, and sociology. So within this 11 subjects, we are providing 28 courses for 11th and 12th. You may ask then why all subject people and all CLAP teachers of 9th to 12th is called here. Since from 2020, the textbook has, the syllabus is changing, the national curriculum framework is changing. Now the syllabus and textbooks are changing. We have stopped creating courses after 2020. So only these courses are all running based on the old syllabus and textbook. So once the new textbook and the syllabus comes, the new courses will be developed. So once the new syllabus is done, it will be available for all class of 9th to 12th for all the subjects that are available in the school education. So it is not very fast. So that's why all the teachers have been called here to get this, receive this orientation. So this particular courses, this particular course is being offered in 2 cycles to the students. So one of the cycle runs from April to September, and the second cycle runs from October to March. So every year 2 cycles are conducted, and the course link will be different for every cycle. So right now this is being run as per the SWAYAM board's decision. But during the last year, we have got lots of feedback from students that this particular cycle duration should be only 1 cycle in a year. Some of the students have asked from June to January. Most of the students have asked from March to January. So we are yet to change this. So we will be sending some feedback form to all the teachers in the month of September. When it was initiated, we didn't have option to decide, but now we have option to decide and change. So we would really request all the teachers to give your genuine feedback so that this can be changed according to the requirement of the schools. And who can join this course? Basically, this course right now what we are running is for class 11 and 12. Even if 9th to 12th courses are coming, basically this courses, the target group is students of that particular class. For example, if it is 11th standard course, we are only targeting students in the 11th class. But we regularly see that students who are in the lower class or in the higher class also joins these courses. Like some children of 9th standard join 11th standard courses. Sometimes students from college join these courses. So we see that when we see the lower class students, they join because they are preparing for some competitive exams or they're preparing for some other exam, they join this course. Some of the students from college join because there are many colleges who have made this as a bridge course for them. So they join the course to understand that, to have that basic understanding of the course to go forward. So that's how students join the course and they are the first stakeholder of this program. The second, teachers can also join these courses for understanding how the content is being dealt by NCERT or how this content has to be transacted in your classroom. You can also join this course to understand how the course is being given so that you can help the students who are doing this course in your classroom. So there are quite a good number of teachers who join every year this course, but it's not mandatory for you to complete, take part in tests and conduct and get a certificate. These are not the courses for CPT. So this certificate may not be calculated for your course. So we don't recommend this for your CPD purpose. This is for you to only use this course to help the students or to improve your own knowledge. So that is how teachers join. The third is parents also join this course to understand how to help their students. So we need to really orient parents. So one of our expectation from those who are attending today orientation is we request you to orient your parents and tell them that there are courses for like this. The parents can enable the students to join these courses. And the second thing, we as teachers, you also need to share this information to every student in your school who is from this particular classes so that they will be joining this course and getting the benefit out of it. And anyone can join the course, like, because there is no restriction that who can join the course. Anyone also can join the course. So what does this course have? When you see the course content, what does it have? The very first, usually all these course contents are in a 4-quadrant approach. So the first quadrant of these courses are called as e-tutorial, where you will have video contents. Basically, the way teacher teaches in the classroom. These video contents are prepared to give knowledge, to share the knowledge to the students. Maybe it is a lecture sometime it's a demonstration of what is to be done in the lab. Sometimes it's a virtual lab experience content. Such contents are provided in this e-tutorial, which a child will watch and learn about that chapter. And there is also e-content provided. I'm sorry. E-content provided in the form of various formats. NCERT provides in the PDFs, which are text-based resources, and also web resources, which can be used by the students for extending their learning. So that's the second quadrant. Third quadrant is discussion forum. In the discussion forum, we are using it 2 ways. One is the course coordinator will put a question to ask students to respond based on what they have read in the course. The second way is, if the student have a doubt or a question or a query, the student can post it in the discussion forum where there can be peer learning or the course coordinator will address. So this is the third quadrant. The fourth quadrant is assessment. In this particular course, at the end of 24th week, there will be a summative assessment. And at the end of every module, there will be a formative assessment. And how these assessments are done is only as multiple choice questions. So there is no descriptive questions and all. It's only multiple choice question to check their understanding and their learning, how much it has happened. So this is how the course content is aligned in the content. And once the people finish the course, what will they get? They'll get a certificate. The certificates, we are giving 3 different certificates depending on what they are completing. If a learner is completing all the content of all the modules in the course and also try to get a pass mark in a formative as well as the summative, then they will get a course completion certificate. And if the child is only passing in formative assessment, but not in the summative assessment, then they will get a course participation certificate. Those who are completing everything but not passed the formative, but they have done summative alone, then they will get an appreciation certificate. So depending on the learner, what they are completing, the certificate will change for the learner. So that is how it is being done. The highest certificate, like if somebody has joined and they have completed everything, they are eligible for all certificate, but the highest will be issued to them. So that's how this certificate is not directly linked to your mark card. Nothing to do with students' progress card or it is not a replacement for the student's assessment or learning. This is only for the student to get motivated for doing this course. Many students are very happy to share saying that we have got a certificate from NCERT, so that way you can really appreciate your student. So till now, any question? We will be doing a demonstration of this. So till now, any questions if you have? You can also raise your hand or put it in the chat box or open your mic and speak. Any questions you have?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, good afternoon, ma'am.
How cadets are, login in this portal?
Right now, there is no credit for student course. We don't have a credit transfer policy for school students. But for college students, if they do the course in SWAYAM, it is taken for their regular, because there will be a proctored exam and then only they get a certificate. Face-to-face exam is conducted, so that is taken for their credit. But with respect to school students, we don't have a credit transfer policy, so there is no credit accumulation now. But in the portal under their APAR ID, this credits will be accumulated. So whenever the credit framework comes, this will be implemented accordingly. Right now,
good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, one by one. Can I just, there was a female voice before that.
Ma'am, actually, I just want to ask you that, ma'am, for class 11 also it is not applicable?
No.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for good information. Thank you very much. And ma'am, will there be any weightage of these certificates for the further courses admissions? Suppose if a 11th class, if a student completed a psychology course or physics course or maths course, will there be any admissions further like his graduation and other things?
Sir,
will there be anything, ma'am?
This is only this is only like an enrichment program for them to learn better with the content which they are learning in the school. But the experience which they will get in doing these courses will help them when they go to college.
Okay, ma'am. And one more question, ma'am. Will there be any competitive side? Being a Sainik schools, we train cadets in NDA preparation, NDA and UPSC. Will there be any courses pertaining to like, say, for example, NDA preparation, UPSC, special competitive examination preparation kind of courses? Any design, ma'am?
Right now, these courses are just going on this. But in future, we are planning to bring these kind of courses also in this portal for the students. That is where we are orienting now, because being NCERT, we do not always know all the requirement. So since we are now orienting, you are able to tell, okay, there is a platform available. Can I get a course on NDA preparation for the student? So that is what we will be getting a feedback from all of you. In September, there will be in September.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
September, we will be circulating a feedback form to all the teachers. Please do give your inputs on what kind of courses other than textbook based.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Please give that detail so we will be able to do. Right now, only the listed subjects are available. Other subjects will come up when it is prepared for the new course.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Any other queries or observations?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, sir. May I request all of them who is not talking to keep your mic on mute? Yeah, thank you. Please, go ahead.
Since the teachers are also taking up this course, they'll be doing this course. Are they getting a certificate for it?
Sir, if you are following all the things, sir, if even a teacher joins, they are a learner here. As per the same rule only, if you complete going through all the content and complete formative assessment, you will get a certificate. If you do assessment according to the norms, if you do, you will also get a certificate. But that's not for CPD.
The other thing is, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
The CBSE says 50 hours of CPD teacher training is required. Will this certificate be as good as for that also?
Sir, we are not recommending this certificate for your CPD because this is an enrichment course and none of you need to bother about CPD 50 hours because last year when this 50 hours, last 2 years it was implemented, there was no sufficient course which was available for you to take it up. And this year Nishtha is mandatory for every teacher to do. And there is sufficient Nishtha program which is going to be available for you to choose and do it. So that itself is more than 50 hours for you. So you don't need to bother to meet that 50 hours.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. When and how other subjects will be added and implemented. As and when the new textbook comes, it will be started. The development. So it will not, we are not expecting the new courses to be there for this academic year. Even if the book comes, it will take 6 months to get the course on board.
Yeah. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask, these courses are for classes 9, 10th also?
Right now, it is available for only 11 and 12. When the new books come, it will be there from 9th to 12th. In first phase, we will work for 9th to 12th. And it will slowly come to 6th to 8th also.
Okay, ma'am. But right now, you are offering for 11, 12th only.
Only right now, it is for 11 and 12.
Okay. When it will be started for 9, 10th?
Whenever the new textbook comes from then 6 months.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
And why we have called all the 9th and 10th teachers is also because there are 9th and 10th students reading the 11th and 12th book for other preparations. So it is only to share the information to them.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
I'll also tell what is the expectation from all of you who are attending the orientation. The first expectation is to tell about these courses to your students and to the parents. This is one thing which we wanted you to share. We will share a video how this course has to be done. You can share that video with your students. You can share the course links every 6 months when the course is changed. The new cycle is released, the course links are sent. Now it will be coming to your mail ID. So you can just disseminate this to others, to your own students. At least that is one expectation. The second expectation from you is like many teachers among you are excellent teachers who are teaching in your schools. Though we came to know your working structure, not other than teaching, the kind of responsibilities all of you take in your school, still there are teachers who would be able to contribute when we develop new courses. There are many good teachers who can contribute. So your authorities have also agreed to depute you as resource persons for developing such programs. So when the new textbook comes, we will be actually asking for willingness from people who would like to be part of it. So anybody interested can always be give your names when the circular comes, so that these many days we send the circular to CBSE. So we always get only teachers from private schools. We have never got RPs deputed from army schools who are participating here. It was very rare. So that is why now we are talking to your authorities directly, and we are sending and we are sending all the mails and everything to directly. We are sending directly to all your authorities so that you can give your response. I request those who are not talking, please keep your mic on mute. I've kept it permitted so that you can ask your questions. Thank you. So that is one of the expectation from us, from all of you, so that you will be able to contribute also. The third thing is, when students are doing, we are not expecting you to force the students or do policing of whether student is doing the course or not. We want you to only to do a motivation to the students, because what we see is usually in online, students lose their motivation. They join the course, after some time they just lose it. So we just want you, just after orientation, after a week, you can ask how many of you joined. If somebody has joined, then you keep encouraging them to join the course. You just can tell them, okay, you joined the course, how many modules you completed, was there any problem? So their feedbacks can also be collected by the teachers, which can come to us. If you feel some content is bakwas, nothing useful, please tell us, because we want the content to be beneficial. If you feel some content is good, this way of content is liked by students, please give the feedback. Your inputs is very much important, because we have got an opportunity to completely develop newly the course as per the requirement right now. So we can include whatever is the requirement coming now from the schools. This is an opportunity. If we miss this, then again everything will be standardized. Then we cannot change it. So please help us with your inputs. This is the expectation from our side. There are few set of questions. One is, what is the course content and duration? Basically, all courses are for 24 weeks. So in 6 months, it will be open for 24 weeks. So that within that 40 hours content is provided. And there is no fees. As I said, the summative exam will be not a face-to-face exam. Ours, because they are not going to get this into their rank cards or mark sheets, or there is nothing for promotion. This is just to encourage them. The certificate is given, so that will be given based on an online objective type test, which will be available for them for 2 days. So in their own time, they can just join and do the test, and they will get the certificate online. Eligibility criteria, no eligibility criteria, anybody can join. That's where we are tell to the parents also about this, so that they can do. We have seen, and we have lots of testimonials where a lot of civil servants who were many people who were preparing for civil exams have given that going through this course have helped them in preparing for civil exams and competitive exams also. And they have cleared, and today they are posted as IAS, IPS officers, and they have given us a good testimony that this content helped them in preparing. So there is a lot of scope for people to use this for multiple ways. So you can just spread the information. Any additional feature or support provided? So if so, just a minute.
Will this course be beneficial for CUET exam also?
Sir, there are many teachers who have gone through, because whichever exam has NCERT book as your base, this will help them. Because this content, whatever we are running right now, is based on the NCERT textbook. But in future, other than the textbook based courses, there will be additional courses also, which is required by students, which will be coming up. There is one question. There is one question, is there any additional feature or support provided? Basically, when in the discussion forum, if we see that there are multiple students having same queries, then we announce a live session with the expert. So the students can join in the Zoom call, and then they can ask the questions to experts also. So that's how it is provided. And there are live sessions going on in our TV channel. We give the link of those links also for them.
Good evening, ma'am.
Sorry, sir, just one last question, which is there in the chat box. We are also providing, maybe after orientation, you may get a doubt or somebody asked you a doubt you wanted to clarify. We will be sharing a help desk ID with you, mail ID. You can write mail to that to ask any queries, and a toll-free number to which you can call and ask. Yes, sir. Somebody was asking a question.
Yeah, ma'am, good evening. I'm from Sainik School, Junjunu.
Yes, sir.
So I believe these courses are very vital for 11 and 12. But are we have any kind of alignment with the Swam Prabha? These courses.
Sir, Swayam Prabha channel is basically for higher education, not for school education. Swayam
Correct.
Prabha TV
So
channels are for higher education. And we have this word, two words, many people have got confused also, Swayam and Swayam Prabha. Swayam Prabha is TV channel which is for higher education and courses are offered through that. And the courses, the TV channel which is available for school education is called as PM E-Vidya. There are 200 TV channels in the country. NCRT runs 12 channel, class-wise 1 channel, in which students can access the course, access the content from 24/7 according to their class content. And even states are running the TV channel in the regional language. So if a particular Sainik school is in Assam, so they can follow the Assam state TV channel where the content will come in Assamese also if student needs to read in the mother tongue. So this TV channel can be used. There is no connection between Swayam and Swayam Prabha for school education. But for higher education, there is a close connection. As a teacher, maybe, for example, as a teacher, you wanted to extend your own learning. You are joining for a course which is offered by IIT. Then if you are joining in a course in Swayam portal, they may have a connection in the Swayam Prabha channel for going through the content.
Got the point, ma'am. Thank you.
Any other queries?
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
I am Kiran Bishnoi from Army Public School, Bikaner.
Yes.
Could you please enlighten me how to become resource person? As you earlier said, ki no teachers, no faculties come from Army Public School.
Ma'am,
So
in the month of September, you will be receiving a willingness letter request from everyone. We will be sending through your authorities only because they need to also allow you. So you can share your, because there are n number of ways you can be a contributor. You may be a contributor only to create, maybe you don't want to create the whole course, but you are always, your voice is good, your presentation is good, you are ready to record videos. Sometimes people write, but they don't like to record videos before camera. So you can, when September the document comes, you can give your willingness. We will then connect and for the program.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Doesn't have, there are two, ma'am, just hold on. There are 2-3 questions which has come in the chat box. One is like, this doesn't have anything to related with your CBSE exam pattern. We don't monitor or we don't evaluate. We should understand this course is as an enrichment resource. Usually students beyond your classroom, they want to go to tuition, they wanted to go for extra reading, they go to YouTube and search video and learn, they go and join to some online classes. We wanted to, by investing money, we wanted to give that everything free to them so that they can use. That's all is this. There is no connection between these courses and your board exams or your exam or your mark sheet. This is an enrichment material. Some teachers use this like, if there is a video they teach in the class today, chapter 1, students who have joined, they say like, just watch this video and come so that we can discuss like that. That's how it occurs. Yes, ma'am, please have a, you can ask your question, please.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
I just wanted to know that how college student can facilitate from this. Like, what are the ways they can join and then take this lecture, whatever resources are there, how can they take facility?
Ma'am, in Swayam portal, other than NCRT, all 10 organizations, which I said all are offering courses for various purposes. So whichever they want to, whichever course they wanted to join, they can just go to the, I will be showing the Swayam portal also now. I'll be demonstrating it. They can go to the Swayam portal and search for the courses which they are looking for. For example, like UGC is offering a course on creative writing. Creative writing is not specified for school or college. Even anybody can take this course. So they can just go join the link the way I will be demonstrating. They can just join and do the course. And every particular organization would have given the defined way of certification process. It is not uniform everywhere. NCRT courses have a separate way because we don't have credit system. But college-based courses have a credit transfer system, so they have a proctored exam. Then only certificates are issued.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Rakesh, sir, you have raised your hand. Do you have a question?
Good afternoon, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, Arvindji.
Ma'am, I'm from Sainik School, Rewari. So my question is that, ma'am, first of all, you said that this one portal is for the students, parents and all. I heard that government is going to combine all the educational portals just like SWAYAM, e-Diksha, PM Vidya, Nistha and all. So is there any process of making one single platform for the students as well as for the teachers?
Beyond the discussion of this particular group, there are lots of work happening, but right now it's out of the context for us to discuss.
Okay, ma'am. Second point is, ma'am, that
but your concern is well appreciated because we keep telling every day one new portal to go. That's really challenging, but we need to wait for some more time for the convergence. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, secondly, you said that 11 subjects you have shown in the beginning for the students as well as teachers. So out of these 11 subjects, as we all are aware that this is only for the enrichment of knowledge for any competitive exam or any syllabus or anything else. So some of the basic subjects just like history, political science, these are for all competitive exams. These are not included in the first phase of your e-learning courses.
Sir, as I said, the courses were developed in phased manner because 2020 since NEP has been released, and based on NEP, we expected a lot of change in the curriculum. We stopped developing courses. For the past 5 years, we have not developed courses. So that's why all other subjects have not come up. So now when the new textbook comes, because in 9th to 12th, what subjects are to be given is not still very clear-cut directions have not come. In the NCF, it is written as basket of courses. So what exactly the subject will be, what textbooks will be. Once it comes, all the subjects, it will be theirs. So you need to wait for the new textbooks to come.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. There is a question, is this orientation for class 11, 12 teachers or from 9th to 12th? It is for 9th to 12th. Though courses are available only from 11th and 12th, you are expected to orient 9th to 12th student because this kind of orientation we are not going to do every year. This year, if you are oriented for the next 5 years, you are going to be in the school. Now 9th student will come to 11th standard in 1 year. So that is why we have invited all the 9th to 12th teachers. Also, when the new textbook comes, the course will start coming for the 9th class as well. So at that time, you need to be aware of all these processes. Okay?
Good afternoon.
Sir, one common question is coming is like when you're filling your registration form, you write the ID which you're writing. We would like you to write your school ID, which is from your organizational school ID. Like if Sainik School has among 33 school, you have a school ID, please write your school ID, which is allotted by Sainik School. If you don't have such ID, you can write the CBSE ID and just put in bracket, this is CBSE ID, this is Sainik School ID. That's more than enough for us to identify. Okay? Yeah.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
I have a query again. I just wanted to know if I feel like taking classes for 11 and 12, okay? Then if I'm a college student, but if I want to take a class for 11 and 12, will I be able to do it? Will I be...
Yes, ma'am, when we call resource person, we don't say that you should have taught 11 to come and write 11. That's not the requirement. So we will be like, maybe some teachers are appointed as TGT, but they have a background. They can work for the secondary level courses. You're welcome. So there is no bar in that kind of thing.
I meant for the taking courses.
For teaching courses also, ma'am. When we call upon the resource person, we will be giving you all the details of what all who is eligible, who can be part of it, what basic skill set is required. With all the details, the requirement letter will come. You can look into it. Wherever you fit, you can give your interest.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah. What is the process to become a national coordinator? National coordinators are allotted from your school certs, your authorities, so they make a decision. We don't take that decision from our side. Let me just hold on the questions now. Let me demonstrate to you how you have to tell your students to register, or you can register, and after that I'll take the remaining questions. Can I request my team to share the screen? Usually every 6 months, once the cycle is changing, we send such a circular to everyone. If you have never seen this, that means you never got the information. This is something for the past 8 years we are sending to the schools through CBSE, and it is put in the circular of CBSE also. So now, because you have registered yourself with us in the attendance sheet, all these details will be sent to your mail whenever the new course is released. But now, even within next 2 days, we will be sending all this to you, so you can use this. Every time we send with the complete list of courses, the course link in SWAYAM with the QR code. So you can print this, put it on your notice board, share this with the teachers or with the students. So you can see a link at the top. There is one first link which is given as a comment, web link for further information. This is a SWAYAM page where all the details will be updated regularly. So this is one main page which you can keep. Even if it is not working, you can use directly these courses link. Okay. So let us just see how to join a course and do the course. We can take any one of the link. Students have to just use this link or click or scan the QR code and go to the course. When they click on the course, they will just land up in a course card page. Basically, this is a course information page. You can see the title is given. This is chemistry for class 12. There is part 1. So basically, some courses are having part 1 and part 2 because the whole book would have been distributed into 2 parts and the courses would be given to them. And the courses right now, 866 students have joined in this course. You can also see here the summary where the details of when the enrollment starts. We have opened these courses from April. And till now, only 866 students have joined because most of them have not got the information at all. So it is open till September to join, and September 15th, first they can join. So we have given only, like, even if a student is joining on 1st September, it requires only 40 hours to complete. So within this 15 days also, they can complete the course. So that's how we have given the window for them to join the course and complete the course. In this page, you will get a detail of what this course is and who is offering this course. What is the course covering? In this, you can see how many chapters are covered in part 1, how many modules are there. So basically, this is a course information page. And one thing which you need to please be careful is when you see in this portal, many national coordinators are offering the course. Okay, the national coordinators of SWAYAM cannot be allotted by anyone. These are the organization fixed by the ministry to be a national coordinator. So there won't be any additional national coordinators here right now until ministry decides. So you have to see whether who is offering the course. At the top, you can see if it is NCERT is offering. In the course, it would have been written that this course is being coordinated by the professor of NCERT. All the NCERT courses are now coordinated only by the faculty of NCERT. So they are the course coordinator. So you should please check this before, when you are, sometimes what we see, they will be doing IIT course and ask questions to us. So we will not be able to answer to you in that regard. So you need to please check about this. And this is a particular course. So anyone who wants to join can just click on join here. When you join, there are two processes. One is you need to first register on this portal. That's only a one-time task to register on this portal. Registration can be done through 2 ways. If you have a Gmail account for yourself, then directly click on sign in with Google and you can join the course. But if you don't have a Google account, then you have to use other account, then you have to go and sign up with that Google account. We recommend students to have their Google account, Gmail account to be created for these courses without their school name, because once they register in this portal, this can be used for their higher education also. So we are recommending that the school students can create one individual ID separately for using in this. Because right now, any ID they have, they would have given in the bank. They would have used it for Aadhaar account. Better is not to use that ID for learning courses. So you can encourage students to have a separate account. This can continue for their learning when they go to higher education also. So if you click on sign in Google, it will just log in with your ID password. Otherwise, if you click on sign up now, it will ask you to give your ID and create a new password. Like if it is any other Rediff mail or Hotmail ID, then you have to give a mail ID and then you have to give the password and then you have to create your account in this portal. So after that, every time when you come, you have to log in. So when the first time when the user is logging, it will take you to the profile page. So this is the profile where a student is expected to update. So basic details, usually students directly update themselves. There are no difficulty, but there are some fields which you need to really help the students to understand what is to be selected. So if you see here profession, here if you select here, there you can see like there are multiple options. If a teacher is joining, then you need to select others and then do the course. If parents are joining, they have to select others and do the course. Okay, if they select others, they will be just asking what is your highest qualification, what is your year of graduation, and can we just move on to the upper ID, click on it, click others and go to upper ID. So in this field, they have to just say that I don't have an upper ID. That's all. This much only have to do, and so that they will be able to proceed and join the course. In future, teachers also need to have an upper ID. So when you create an upper ID, you should use your upper ID so that all your data related to your ID will be synced together. Like if you're doing in this course slowly, then it will be calculated for CPD, then it will automatically sync kind of. So till you create, and better is you create an upper ID for yourself if you're a teacher, and then use the upper ID before it comes as well. If you're a student, the student has to select here under profession as student. Please select student. Yeah. So when they select student, there are more fields that will be listed for them to add. So the students have to click here highest qualification as high school. Year of graduation, they can write when they have passed out of the high school. So that's how they can fill the year. And academic bank credit, every child has to have an upper ID already as per the Ministry of Education's rule. CBSE has already released a circular and all the schools have to create this. So you have to just click as I have an upper ID. Student has to select I have an upper ID and fill the upper ID so that this data of what they are doing will be in continuation with them. So they have to enter the upper ID here and other details which is their educational qualification, which is all mandatory here written. They have to simply write as part of SWAYAM local chapter, they have to write it as no. College, they all have to write it as not applicable. They can see in the list that there are lots of colleges which are there. Even if they don't find, if they select any wrong data, this doesn't have any impact on school education. Because whenever the student has declared for joining for the school education courses, these fields doesn't really show up to us. So they can select anything here and they can just fill up. Wherever not applicable is there, they can select the not applicable. This much information has to be helped to the student. Once you fill everything, you need to update your profile and join the course. Once you click on this, it will automatically land in the course page. So this is a course where your details are there on your left side. You can see the course content is there. So let us click on module 1. When we click on each module, you will get the set of resources for that. So when you click on the module 1, you will see that they will be having resources. You can see when click on module 1, the solid state part 1 is there and a quiz is there. So when they click on the solid state, you will see here there are videos for them to watch and learn. Depending on the content, there may be 1 video, 2 video, 3 videos. Sometimes it's a lecture, sometimes it's a virtual lab activity, a recorded virtual lab simulation content. Sometimes it's an experiment content. Depending on the content, the video will be there. And every module will also have a reading resource, which is like a kind of a resource which they can download it and have a comprehensive reading material for them to cover up what is covered in this module. And we also have web resources here, which is given this is like a learning resource for them. When you scroll it down, you will see that they can even click on this and download this document, which is just below, which is written here. And they can also click on web links, where these web links are all for their additional learning on this particular module. This is for their learning purpose. Once they learn, they will go to quiz. Each module will have a quiz, where this quiz will have only 10 multiple choice questions, which the children will go do it. And this questions 50% marks is compulsory to complete the course to get the certificate. So children will do it and try to understand. If they don't get 50%, they can attempt again. They can go read and then come and re-attempt also till they get the 50%. That's how this. So every module will have this content for watching the video, reading the content, going through the additional resource and a quiz. And at the end of every chapter, there will be an assignment which a student will be expected to do and submit. And children will submit their assignments or can also submit assignments within the courses. And at the top, you will see that there is announcements. Any announcements which they will get will be given here. And they will be having a forum also, where discussion forum, they can ask their question and answer sessions as well. So I request the team to stop presenting. This is how the course is really presented to the student. So students can do the course on their own. We only request the cooperation from all the teachers to pass on this message to them. And if they can be motivated to do this, they will be benefited for it. Any other questions? Now we will take up the remaining questions. There is one question: is there a limitation of how many courses a person can join? There is no limitation. You can join all the 28 courses also. There is no issue. You can join multiple courses, more than 28 courses in any other offerings as well. Yeah. If any other questions is there, you can feel free to open the mic and ask.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
Ravi Mittal this side. Actually, I want to know the URL of this website. Kindly share the address URL.
Sir, we will be sharing you the documents which I've shared already to one-to-one in your mail ID, if you have registered with the right mail ID.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
And I request, like as before we close, we have to complete your attendance. If anyone has not individually filled your attendance, kindly fill. Though you are all sitting in a group, everyone has to individually fill. The attendance sheet will be closed as soon as the meeting is closed. I request the team to put again the request to put up the meeting link, attendance link in the chat box. Some of you have raised your question again, Nishta, about CPD, about training. So we are not getting into that today because the session is not meant for it. And I do understand, because you are not getting an avenue to ask for that question. Many of you are using this avenue to ask when the textbook will come, when you will give the orientation. Those questions, I'm not taking it up now to respond because these are some of the questions that has to be responded by the concerned authorities when and where it comes. If you have any questions related to any NCRT, the toll-free number which we are going to give you, you can always call to that toll-free number to ask. So that is a number which we have a team of people who keeps answering to the questions. So you can always use that toll-free number to ask. And our help desk ID, we have help desk ID for every project separately. So you need to use this help desk ID only to ask questions related to SWAYAM, not related to any other thing. And we have a kind request. We do see when somebody raises a complaint or some query, they write to everyone whom they know in NCERT. They mark to every single person whose mail ID is known to them. Sometimes people write till minister's mail ID, put RTI department, parliament department, everything into it. That is not an ethical practice to do. We request you to trust on us and give your queries to our help desk ID. If we don't respond to you within 2 weeks, please escalate to our director NCERT that we are asking question, this team is not answering, put a complaint on us. We don't mind. If even NCERT director is not responding, then you write to ministry. Otherwise, it is really a waste and it will be keep on roaming around with multiple people where you don't get a response. So any questions related to this SWAYAM courses, we have a team who looks into this help desk ID on a daily basis and we keep responding. But sometimes there are so many mails in a day to respond. So it takes some time to respond. Just wait for maximum 2 weeks. That's a timeline you can wait for from us. If we are not responding, then you can give a reminder or you can just escalate forward. Okay? Yeah. Any further questions? Okay. Since there are no much questions coming up, I think all the questions in the chat box has been answered. If anything I have missed, you can please open your mic and ask the question as well.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for enriching our knowledge.
Already this particular video is already live in YouTube. So we will be sending you the link in the mail. Within 2 days, you will be getting the mail from us. With all the details and all the presentation, everything. We request only one thing, like to immediately, within a week, we request you to kindly share this information to your students and ask them to join the courses. So that's what we request. So thank you. Right now, the courses are available only in English. The courses are not available in Hindi also. But when the new courses are coming, it will be available in minimum of 8 courses as per the norms. It will be in the 8 languages as per the so thank you so much to everyone for joining us and being an active participant in this particular session to understand. And we look forward to work with all the teachers from these schools. And we would also like the teachers from the schools to become a national resource persons in various areas. We work only on the technology related area, but once you come into NCERTs, I can see Sona ma'am's photo. I can see Sona ma'am there because from Sainik School, we have only one RP. Nigender Singh sir is there. And Atomic Energy School, we have only one RP. Sona ji is there. But Army School, we don't even have one RP with the technology. So we would really look forward for people who are interested to give your willingness whenever the requirement is sent. Please do you give your willingness. We can take maximum benefit from you. Thank you so much once again. The team can close the meeting.